The lack of sexual violence investigations on college campuses is raising concern across the U.S. A newly released survey finds that many schools have gone years without investigating a sexual assault. News 8's Brittany Schmidt joins us now to explain.
Lisa, this national survey done by Missouri Senator Claire McCaskill is the first of its kind, and the results from the 440 colleges and universities polled are eye-opening. More than 40% of surveyed schools have not conducted a single investigation in 5 years. But that is not the case in La Crosse. Local colleges have been working on educational and preventative measures for years.
Before new students even set foot in a classroom at UW La Crosse,
We've, for a long time here, begun with freshman registration.
Students are exposed to the issue of sexual violence on campus at least 3 times.
One of the things we know is that the first 6 weeks of college are an extremely high-risk time for young women for sexual assault.
The first time is when students register for classes.
We do a session that's mandatory.
Then, as soon as students are done registering, they are asked to take an online survey during the summer.
That addresses alcohol, sexual assault, some aspects of what we call bystander intervention.
And finally, during move-in weekend on campus.
They will then have a chance in their small groups to kind of follow up and discuss all the stuff we've already laid in front of them.
However, this is not the norm on all college campuses. A national report found 31% of the surveyed schools don't provide sexual assault training for students, and 21% of schools don't provide any training for faculty and staff. At Western Technical College, all new faculty and staff go through an orientation session.
We cover what their responsibility is in if a student comes to them and tells them that they were sexually assaulted, or if they hear that a student was sexually assaulted.
It's not the easiest thing to talk about.
It's a very uncomfortable investigation to do.
But staff members say it's important, and it's important to know how to handle it in the right way.
I think making sure that staff on campus are trained in how to do investigations and how to do investigations in a compassionate way.
At Western, the Dean of Students says they investigate between 1 and 3 sexual assaults every year. At UW La Crosse, they investigate between 20 and 25.
Thank you, Brittany. The Missouri senator is planning to introduce bipartisan legislation later this summer to deal with the lack of investigations taking place at colleges across the country.